Well, this is such a great event, the Summit Fun Run, the 13th annual. What I like about it, it brings out people of all ages and all different styles of life, and they get involved, which is part of our community, volunteering, doing things for our community. They're raising money for the Rotary Trail, and so it's just a great event to get our community out, bring us together, and let's work on a project.
People don't realize until they get on the trail how beautiful the trail is, and it's things like the Summit Run where you have a lot of people that are running and being on the trail all of a sudden realize how beautiful this city is and how much we have to offer. And I think, I mean, for everyone, not just the runners, but it's for the walkers, the people that want to get out. The city has been incredible in keeping it clean winter and summer and looking after it and doing that part. So I mean, it's for everyone.
It's the largest run in northern Saskatchewan, so I think that's something that we're really proud of. I think the other thing that really makes it sparkle is that it's a run that's really inclusive, all the way from 2K family fun run, the 2K that we've geared towards the kids of the school systems, all the way from 5K, 10K competitive, half marathon. We really encourage people that are coming out walking, running, and just really fulfilling whatever their personal goal is. We love to celebrate that with them at the finish line.
Awesome! That's awesome! Oh, shy! Hold your medal up! Hold your medal up!
Congratulations.
Well, we're really grateful to have this opportunity to be in a race, and so we're really grateful to the organizers and volunteers. And for the kids, it's great. It's goal setting. It's a lot of the important values that we want to teach them, and once they get a start, hopefully they'll keep doing it for a lifestyle.
And setting yourself up to succeed is really important. So whether that being finding someone that you're going to be running with, and you say, okay, we're going to meet after work on Monday, and even though you might have a long day and you're tired, okay, they're going to be there, so it's just more likely to be able to meet up with them.
I met Lisa at a Focus on Women trade show, and we talked about the Learn to Run program, and I signed up, and this guy came along with me, and we did it together in 8 weeks of pain and suffering, and we finished it.
Good work, guys. Good job. Out of hustle, good
And
job.
sometimes people set their goals too high. Like I know a gentleman, he's ran in the race 13 times, and he's just happy to finish. That's his goal. I don't want to be the winner. I'm just happy to run the race and participate and finish. And so sometimes you can just reach your goal by doing that. Everyone's goal is not to be number one. Lots of people's goal is just participate, do your best. We're not all champions, but we're out there and we're trying, and I think that's what counts.
So a couple years back, I ran the Summit, and there was one of my neighbors was running the race as well. And she was 15, 16, and I thought, can I beat a kid that age? I don't know, I'm pretty old, maybe I could. And sure enough, I came in faster than she did, and I felt really good about myself. Beat a 16-year-old, it's wonderful, I feel very good. I think she was recovered the next morning. It took me 4 days to get over that. So, on the one hand, my ego felt great for about half an hour or so, and on Wednesday, Thursday, up the stairs, it's still pretty hard. So I actually take Lisa Evans' advice. I do an ice bath after a race.
Yeah, I had a goal of running for a couple years now, and I never did anything to pursue it. And then when I met Lisa, then I was kind of kicked my own butt into gear, and I figured if I'm paying money to do something, it's probably a little more realistic that I'd actually follow through with it. Otherwise I'm out money, so I followed through with it, and here we are.
I don't know, I just joined later on.
Yeah, about halfway through he joined me.
I got it in for free, so that's a win.
That's what the running community is really unique in that way. We're all racing per se, but really it's about beating your own time or achieving that goal that you had to finish, whether it was a particular distance you had in mind, or whether you wanted to run the whole distance, or whether you were going to do 10 and 1s and run 10 minutes and walk one. There's all kinds of variations to achieving those goals.
Oh, I want to beat 130.
And so again, it really doesn't matter how fast. I always tell people, if you're moving forward, that's fast enough. That's the right direction.
I am a disability support worker at Kin Enterprises, and I was born with cerebral palsy. I'm running a 5K, that's my goal. Before I started going to the gym, I couldn't run, and I couldn't jump or ride a bike. So this is my second goal, and I'm just going to try my best tomorrow and get as much of it done as I can. And I'm running not only for myself, but I'm going to run for all the people I work with every day that can't.
Good job, that was awesome. Well done.
Goal setting is huge. It's one of the things that I think it's not unique to any particular person. So it doesn't matter whether you're doing the 2K or the half marathon. I'll usually tell people running in a race is kind of like a metaphor for life. So you start off with a large goal that might seem insurmountable, and then you break it into smaller chunks, and then you make a plan, and then you work on it during the week. And that consistency leads to the fulfillment of the goal. And the Summit Run is a celebration of that goal achievement. And one of the things I was telling a fellow participant was that we have medals for everyone. So we believe that it shouldn't just be for someone who has achieved this long distance of a half marathon or a full, not to take away from that accomplishment, because that is huge in of itself, but everyone crossing that finish line has poured a little bit of their heart and soul into it, and the medal around the neck is just a celebration of that.
Well, look at even the weather today didn't take away from it. As some people tell me, for running it's ideal. It's overcast, a little cool. They said it's better than 25 above. And what I like about it is lots of the parents, and I give kudos to the parents, have brought their kids out. And that's the most important thing for me, is we got to get our young people involved, because we're losing so many volunteers as we all get older in the baby boomer age, and they have to be replaced. And so by getting the young people out and getting them involved, they're getting the idea of how important volunteerism is in the community.
And it's my goal to advocate for people who can't do it for themselves. So doing this shows people that even though you might be different or have a difference, or have a difference on the outside, because everybody's different, but some people are different on the inside, but because you can see it, you have to have tougher skin. And even though people look and stare and ask questions, I'm going to show them that I can do it anyways. And people always say that I'm an inspiration, but it's just my life. You learn how to live it best you can. I wouldn't change it for the world. If you asked me if I wanted to be changed, I might have said yes when I was 15, 16 years old. But I don't want to be changed anymore. I just want to show people who I am and what I can do.
Most definitely. I think it's about doing better than you did yesterday, comparing you only to you, not comparing yourself to other people. And when you get to the run, yes, you're running beside someone else, but there's that energy from the crowd and you'll see people as you're going by, whether they're faster or slower, and say, "Good job, way to go, keep it up." And these are, your competitors, but really you're not. You're running side by side in the same race, and that's the energy of the Summit Run.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sastel.com.